Okay, back with another stream. It's been some time, but got some time today to play something. And yeah, this is a game that I saw another streamer play. It's one of those text-based games, puzzle, logic, programming, hacking. Um, yeah, so this is described as there's no documentation, no tutorial, no escape. Tackle an evolving spectrum of puzzles within a simulated computer system using only terminal commands. Inspired by a bad day with a package manager. Yeah, I think we've all been there, I guess. So, alright. Uh, yeah, I played this, can't remember when. I don't know if it was earlier this year. It's, uh, it's pretty fun. It's actually, I think it's $3 on Steam, so if you like this type of gameplay, yeah, go ahead and pick it up. It's pretty fun. All right, so how about we go ahead and start a new game? Oh, this is the one. That's all right. So the difficulty is challenging or masochistic. Well, this game's hard enough as it is, so I guess we'll just go with challenging. And there's only one scenario. All right. So, welcome to the primary scenario. Applicant name. This evaluation has been designed to assess your knowledge and reasoning skills. Critical components for securing a position at Prey. Well, in that case, I'm gonna fucking bomb miserably. Key points. Scoring. Achieving a high score significantly enhances your prospects for employment. Conversely, failure will result in immediate disqualification from the recruitment process. Right. Time allocation. While there's no official time limit, the average applicant completes this scenario within 4 hours. Yeah, I'm multi-fucked. Alright, and the objective is to successfully execute the escape command. And what do we have in the fine print down here? Recruiters forfeit their referral bonus for any dismissed applicants. See form blah 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 or contact recruitment HR for details. What else we got? Applicants are required to provide their own sustenance during evaluation. See form blah blah blah, and by pressing Y, the applicant agrees to terms listed in the forms blah blah blah. Contact your local arbitrator for details. Confidential. Alright, and here we are. Device DMS 000, and we want to escape. But we need an uninitialized dependency admin 3.0. Help. Unavailable. Module core 1.0 is not initialized. So use module initialize module name to initialize a loaded module. Alright. Okay. Alright, so now we have a help menu. Help syntax, help module, module name, status module. Okay. So status, we have our generic 0 parade 4.58. Function is unspecified, state powered. Okay, so we have different modules. We have system, core, file IO, network. Alright, let's try. Oops. Help module core. So these are the different commands that we can use. Config status, reset, set. syntax. Okay. What about system? So there's memory allocate, deallocate. Okay. Initialize. So can we... So help syntax. Okay, so help module system. Okay, that's what I was looking for. So we can look for different commands like allocate. So we have our addresses, resource, you can specify all that. We have different flags. Oh boy, alright, so there's a lot of shit in here. So we have load, okay. Alright. What else do we have? Help module. IO. Command copy. Okay, so we can say destination, we can overwrite, suppress error, suppress output. And I'm guessing paste, same thing, overwrite. Alright. And network. Idiot. Network. Oh, it's corrupted. Alright. So how about file IO? We can just file list. Alright. File IO. Alright, so hang on here. Okay, so we need to specify a drive. Okay. So we have modules. Okay, so we have core, file IO, network, and system. But the network is corrupted. But we have a isolate corrupted elements. The module only have partial functionality, but stability can be guaranteed. Okay, let's go ahead and do that then. Alright, so... let's try... Uh-oh. Did I just fuck up? Can't initialize, and it's missing a dependency power. What was that? Just... memory report. Okay. Why is my shit all fucked up here? So we have a memory. So we have memory allocated to core file IO. Initialize system core file IO loaded network. So we don't have power. Memory allocate. Fuck that up already. Oh, okay, so memory allocate module network. Okay. Look at this again. So it's missing a dependency for permissions. Here we go. Okay, so we have modules, and on the external media, we have templates. Okay. Oh, there's our power. Alright, so that's in the external drive, so we can just copy that. And we could just say destination D. Maybe not. Couldn't parse the command. Prefix. Oh. Damn it. So we need to say file copy. Okay. So now we have that, right? Was the modules. Alright, so now we have power in there. What else is there? File list M templates. Alright, so we have a camera and sound. Let's copy those over as well. Can we... won't let us tab it. Alright, so there's the camera, sound. Oops. Okay. So those are initialized. All right. So, oh, module network. Command connect. Okay. So we need the address, protocol, // and the port. Okay. And the flag D to close existing connection before attempt. Okay. Is there anything special about disconnect? So just disconnect incoming. Alright, so we're going to generate credentials with this. And we can use a flag for remote. Very good. Ping. Okay. So we got scan, bind, and unbind. Okay, so this will scan for networks. Okay, so we have different protocols. OTPT, STPT. Okay. So we can bind our terminal to the connected device. And just to see if there's anything special. Alright. Okay, so network scan. No, we don't have power. So power allocate module. Alright, so we want network. Quick, we need to generate credentials local. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. So we have a couple different devices here. The DMS, quad sec. Alright. Well, let's try network connect. And we can say FDCA 90. Nope. Connect. Oh, we need the protocol. Okay. So network connect. So all we have is, well, let's say OTPT 90. Alright, we're connected. So alright, so on this we have credentials, modules, templates, we have an external, okay, yep, network volumes, outgoing, credentials, floor plans. So, yeah, interacting with the terminal here, but we also have like a, I don't know, there's some kind of map that you can, I know we can build, like different types of equipment that can, like a rover that you can move around the map and take pictures and shit. Yeah, doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Um, and again, there's no documentation, there's no tutorials, there's nothing to explain any of this shit. You just gotta figure it out for yourself. But we're getting there. Okay. So, we have a bunch of shit here. So let's look at modules. So we have core, so we have frame. We have a network that isn't corrupted, so I think we should definitely grab that. Modules, so core 2.0. Let's put that there. So we can grab the frame, and this is, again, to build the equipment. Alright, so now we want network 2.0 mod. Let's move that to the external media. And we have system 2.0, we can grab that too. Alright. While we're here, I don't know if this... Okay, so it does generate credentials, 748. Okay. So, to get out of here... Oh wait, hold on. Let's look at our status here. Alright, so we have unloaded frame. Alright, so let's say module unload network. Okay. And or no, there's no file copy. I put it in M modules. Destination. The D drive, and we'll overwrite. Okay. Module load network. Initialize. Okay. So now scan. Alright, so if we connect, let's try STPT. drive, network outgoing, incoming, and media is unavailable. Alright, we have credentials, floor plans, modules. Alright. So file copy. Alright, so it already exists. Already exists? Okay. Guess one thing we didn't look for. It would be file IO and permissions. Yeah, so we can access permissions for directories in the primary drive. A is grant access. Alright, let me look at something here. Terminal unbind. Okay. So I have permissions for just 748. So the 44 just GCDD. So if I didn't have that. Oh, okay. So I tried to grab 442, but it says it already exists. Because I was trying to paste it in because I was bound to it, I think. That's a bit confusing. Okay, I don't know if we need to do this or not, but file permissions, credentials. Okay, so we already are connected. So what if I try to do this? So we're not... Okay. Okay. We could specify the protocol. Okay. Let's try this. Again, let's just say file, copy, D, credentials, CRD, and the network incoming. So let's try that. Okay. Alright, so floor plans is protected. Or file frame powers. Okay, so we have that. We have all of that. Alright. Alright, so... it's an array report. Alright. Alright, so we have permissions to that FAB, so... connect... let's try STP... DD... 220... Alright. Terminal bind... file list all. Alright, so... we got D drive... Alright. So credentials, modules, templates. Memory 2.0. Alright. So let's grab that. Alright, so they have fabrication and sensors. Alright, well, we have help module, fabrication. Alright, yeah, so this is where we build those different types of devices or equipment. So, docking docks a device in the fabricator for component installation. Sensor tag of the object to be docked must be within docking range. Okay. Install. Installs a component into a docked device. Very good. Okay. Print. So we can print the component using the fabricator. Gotcha. Alright, we also have sensors. Command analyze. So analyze a scan buffer to detect objects and major features. Okay, so this is how we get around the map. Okay. So to create one, creates a scan buffer. We could make it default. Merges scans from two buffers into a third buffer for better coverage and analysis. Okay. So we got report scan tag. So this just gives us the results of the scan buffer analysis. Scan that performs the actual scan. And we can suppress output analyze result immediately. And tag is just tagging, I'm sure, what we find, right? Yeah, tags the analyzed object. Okay, let's try this. So, sensor create buffer 1. Sensor default buffer 1. Okay, so sensor is empty. Okay. Limited access when using the protocol ST. Okay. Well, regardless, we'll probably have to allocate memory. Memory allocate. Do I just go straight to the buffer? Sensor buffer. Sensor scan. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. Alright, so we have different objects here. There's a media router and a door. If that's what that is. Oh, module. Look at this again here. Sensor report. Okay, so how do we actually interact with? What am I missing? Missing something. Missing something, and I don't know what the hell I'm missing. Core frame. Not gonna be. Or maybe. Ah, okay. So that's what I was missing. Okay. So that can't. Oh, there we go. Tagged object. Okay. So the state is unpowered. Is it? Startup. Alright. Okay, so that is indeed a door. But it's whitelist locked. Okay. Let's just see what it says. Oh, good. So we need to provide a security token for third party. Okay. Okay. Network scan. Let's see. Ah, we got a new one. EDFC. We've also not looked at DEGA either. Network connect. so we have primary, outgoing, and incoming. Credentials, modules, templates. Let's look at the creds. Alright, so there's 5, 6, 7. File copy. Credentials. Good. So we have that. File list we have an arm. So we have an infrared camera here available. Okay. Let me do... Yeah, so we already exists. That's what we just did. Okay, let me... Because I'm connected through a bunch of different shit here. Network. Disconnect. Terminal. Unbind. Network scan. Network connect. Okay. So, file list all. Again, we have the local incoming. File list D. Alright. So let's take a look at these templates here. So we have... Let's grab the arm. Camera, infrared. Alright, now let's look at what we have here. Storage and installation. Yeah, we got system core, frame, power, file out, network, fabrication, sensors. Alright, so sensor. Yeah, okay, we don't even have this. Okay. Sensor create buffer 1. Sensor default buffer 1. And I know we're gonna have to allocate. Oh wait, just buffer, right? Yeah. Okay. So sensor scan. Wow, here we go. DNS, got media, door, router, another door. Okay. A, C, D, and E. Alright. Alright, so type DNS schema reports, so we can direct TO to allow incoming network connections. We could send a message. hope I'm not letting shit in here. I don't know if there's creatures in here or... Alright. Let's look at... what else is in there? So we have... Router 1. Okay, so this is already powered. Atheist to Gemini. Forwarded a... Okay, so we could forward... Hmm. Let's get door 2. Ah, whitelist locked. Alright. Well, I think we have everything we can get on here. Let's scan here and see what we have. Okay, so we have... Oh boy. Everything's new. Hmm. Let's try pinging. We could just, yeah, okay. So generic, specified, okay, so that doesn't really give us. Oh, okay, it does tell us if we can generate credentials. We can use UIRC NetInit. Okay. Let's do this. Terminal, unbind, network scan. Okay, so do have EFAA. Plug it. Network connect. We probably don't have permissions for EFAA. So let's try generate some. Whoa. Credentials. Okay, so we have credentials. Network connect. EFAA 240. All right. So we have a media external. All right. Let's see what we have in D. So we have credentials that are protected. How about the modules? Navigation, but it's quarantined. Okay. But we do have sensors 2.0, system 2.0, core 2.0. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and grab the navigation. Modules and templates. Sensors, system. there's a system. We have okay. File list M modules actuators. Oh, it's corrupted. Of course it's corrupted. File copy and modules. So they didn't have that in D drive. Oh, so it's copied to the D drive too. Alright. So if we look, so we have loaded sensors, navigation, unloaded actuators. Alright, we got a bunch of open slots. File IO. No. System. Yeah. Okay, so we can specify addresses, the resource, and the number. Ignore if slots is greater than or equal to the number specified. Okay, well that's good to know. Alright. Memory allocate. Module. wish it would tell us what exactly we can allocate to. I don't know where the hell to look at that. Navigation. Alright, well, let's look at this. Create. Buffer. Display. Minimum output. Include the coordinate grid. That's where floor plans come into play. I don't think we have any of those yet. So the keys, that just, yeah, that's basically a legend. Navigate, move, turn, we got that. Let's look at status. Frame, figure, storage. Yeah. Actuators. Okay, well that's not even up there yet. Here, let's do this. Sensor scan. Oh, no power for sensor B. Yeah, let's try socket, power, allocate. Ah, that's what it is. Okay. So that's going to be our BS. There we go. Okay. Analyze. Unknown. Okay, insufficient coverage. So that's where we'll have to move forward, or wherever. Okay. Okay, so that's powered. And we won't be able to, yeah. Okay. Alright, let me look at this again. Is this the one that was... Yeah, actuators is corrupted. Okay. So... Okay. File repair. Quarantine. this isn't where we want to. Hang on a second here. Hang on a second here. Yeah, so we're bound to DMS 846. Let me look at this real quick. 846. See, DEGA is where. That's where we want to. Because that's. Thought this is DMS. Okay. Let's unbind. Just want to see. Yeah. Okay. So. Oh, jeez. Bind, Chief. Okay. Okay, so we did do that here. Status. Yeah. Okay. Fabricate dock DMS1. So DMS1 must configure its frame. Yeah, okay. So terminal. Okay. That's where we need to. KFAA is the DMS. Okay, let's try. Okay. Terminal unbind. EFAA 240. Terminal bind. Status we have. Okay. Frame. Configure. Wait. Docking installation of printed components by fabricator device, actuator, configure frame. Okay. Frame configure docking. Good. Configured for docking and component installation. Okay. Terminal unbind. Let's go back to this. Terminal bind. Fabricate. Dock. DMS. There we go. Okay. I'll list all we have on here again. Is on here in templates. Templates. What about templates? storage A, storage B, and media. Okay. We have an M. Modules. Yeah, okay. Alright. Help module actuators. Alright, let's look at this here. Yeah, load media. So we can move media from a target storage slot and load into the target's media slot. We can specify the slot, the destination, diagnostic info for operation, power consumption, component version, OP duration. Okay. Actuator. Oh, hang on. Let's look at. We retrieves. Do you know how many times to store it? Right. So we can eject the media. And this is where we have, yeah, we have media 1. Okay. Actuator, store media, local. Okay. And now actuator retrieve. Very good. So physical media drive M. Ah. Alright. And now we have some glorious floor plans. How about that? Okay, let's look at the modules. So we have file IO 2.0. Let's grab that. And ooh, treads. Okay, that's what we need to actually move. Okay, so we have that now. Okay. Okay. We have that. Oh, yeah, okay. Wait. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm confusing the shit out of myself. Alright, so that's where our treads are. Alright, hang on here. Let's file copy templates, treads. Boom. Terminal bind. Now we should be able to fabricate print treads. Very good. Fabricate dot one. Install treads on our okay. Alright, so if we could do that, doc terminal unbind. Let's go back to, oh man, st terminal bind status. Okay. So let's say power allocate socket. That's our treads. And frame configure actuators. And let me look at this again. Okay. So navigate, move in our direction. Command move. So the short is M. North, south, east, west. Move 1 meter forward. Maintain facing direction. The short is T, same thing. Okay. So sensor scan. Analyze. We have that. Okay. So now that we have treads, we can actually move. So if we say navigate, turn, I don't know, to the west. Scan, camera, analyze. Alright. Sensor tag A. Yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking. So our navigation is quarantined. Alright, so file copy modules destination overwrite module unload navigation. Okay. File copy. Okay. So now that's taken care of. Now all we need to take care of is the actuators, which is quarantined. But now that we've got a healthy navigation module, we can actually move. Alright. Look at this here. Navigate display, so no memory. Okay. Memory allocate buffer. B. Navigate display. Couldn't display navigation scheme buffer, no buffer specified. What? Oh, navigate. Yeah, we'd actually create a navigation display buffer. That would make a whole lot of sense. Navigate, create nav1, navigate, default, nav1. So, actually we could just say D, right? Alright. So, this is the map, and yeah, that's where we are. Thanks to the floor plans. Okay, so that's our little little rover there, and we are currently facing east. Okay. I think I'm just overcomplicating shit. Alright, so navigate All right. Okay, so that was down one. Let's try moving it to the... Hmm. Oh, damn it. Okay. Tow that to the east. I don't think that worked. Ah, okay, yes, it did. All right. So, navigate, move, north. Okay. Ah, there's another router. There was a router hidden behind the DMS. Okay, so that's powered. Hmm. All right. Well, where are we at on time here? It's an hour and 42. All right, it's getting about the time where I need to hop off here and start dinner. But this is a hell of a lot further than I got the first time I played, so yeah, I'm glad I got back into this. Man, a lot of this is confusing, so I know I didn't probably explain a whole hell of a lot of things I was doing as I was making a lot of moves, but um, yeah, if anyone does watch this and has any questions or if they want to see more of this, yeah, just let me know. Let me know what you think of the game. And again, the game's like $2.99 on Steam, I think, so it's a pretty cheap game. It's a lot of fun though. So yeah, again, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And yeah, I will try to stream probably again tomorrow if I have some time. So hope you're doing good, and I will catch you on the next one. Thanks again.